Hey guys, welcome to the Silver Report. Here we are, it's Saturday, April 1st, 2017. We have gold currently trading at $1,250.20. Silver's trading at $18.33. That's a positive gain of 0.77%. And let's get right into some of the economic factors that will be playing a part into the price of precious metals. Now, there's an underreported story that is big news that you may not have heard of. What we've seen is the High Court has banned mining in Uttarakhand for 4 months. The court ordered constitution of high-powered committee to look into various aspects of mining activities, to find out as to whether mining activity should at all be permitted in the state and chart out suggestions for the next 5 decades. So the High Court of Uttarakhand put a 4-month ban on mining in the state, during which no fresh lease or prospective license for mining can be issued. The court-ordered constitution of high-powered committee, they looked into what they were having as an issue of illegal mining. Now, what do they mine, you might ask? Well, they mine copper, zinc, silver, gold, pretty much everything that matters to precious metals. Now, it hasn't been reported so much, but in an attempt to be able to scamp down illegal mines, similar to what happened with the copper mine strike, they have banned all mining for 4 months, just as a preliminary measure. So we can be looking for some supply cuts as a result for several metals. And one thing that we're seeing recently is that there already has been extreme gains for a lot of metals. An index of the 6 major metals rose for the 5th straight quarter, the longest stretch of gains since 2010. Gold is up 8.8%, the best performance in a year. For comparison, global equities are up about 6% for the quarter. More money is flowing into commodities. Investors are searching for investments that can keep up with faster inflation. Metals such as copper face supply shortages, the weaker dollar. With real rates as low as they are across markets, it's obviously very attractive to park your dollars in the commodities, which have been underperforming in recent years. So what we've seen, palladium jumped 17%, reaching the highest price since March 2015. Aluminum added 16%. Lead rose 16%. And silver has advanced almost 15% this quarter. The strength in metals, it contrasts with the weaker performance from even energy or agricultural commodities. And we must ask ourselves why. In the previous video when we discussed the hard data and soft data points, it is because a lot of the major money, and it really goes into investing in metals, those would be the people that are looking at hard data. Now, these people that are caught up in their animal spirits, they're looking at this emotion, this excitement, this enthusiasm, this sentiment, only relying on soft data and pouring their money into the stock market. They're not looking at facts at all. They're going on their own emotion, and worse than that, they're being affected by outlets such as the Wall Street Journal or Bloomberg. We see the Wall Street Journal was already printing out fake news, so they're being hyped up and being pumped up to go and put your money in everybody. Stocks. It's pretty much on everybody's mind these days. Can't miss out on this rally. And so it is not reflective of the hard data for what's going on in our economy. Because what we're seeing is an economy that is in just about an all-out free fall. Listen carefully. Elections are coming up in France. Article 50 was just triggered for the Brexit. Britain departing from the EU. We see turmoil taking place inside the Hill, where there's deadlock even among a Republican-controlled House and Senate. And more than that, they got the media in a frenzy, kicking up a civil war among the Republican Party, making things much worse, getting them to fight amongst each other. And at the same time, the citizens in this country, they're just not happy over anything. You see them in the streets protesting over what? Over nothing. There's a dangerous smell in the air. It's the smell of blood. You could tell that there is danger approaching. Not many. A lot of people, they can't tell. You know what? They're busy watching their CNBC. They think the world is great except for Donald Trump. And really, when you look at the hard data, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed that would justify putting this much vast amounts of money into the stock market, except for hype and propaganda. It's a very dangerous place to be. Oil has been softening, but supply tightness, it has been driving metal prices up. And whenever you're faced with the inflation that is coming on, that is setting in as a result of this whole systemic problem, the fact that we just are not in a recovery, it's a lie. When the hard data points match up, that's why you see money pouring into precious metals. All right, thank you guys for joining me here on the Silver Report. If you like the content, be sure to subscribe, like the videos, share the videos, get the word out. I thank you guys all so much for stopping by. As always, stay safe.